the walk so far?
Damn.
What's that?
How's the walk?
Damn.
It's good. We're almost at the gas station. Yeah, we're fast walkers.
I will be really fucking shocked if it works on Main Street.
I mean, like, the only reason I was guessing is because the PD's right down there.
Yeah, but we're not tuned into their repeaters.
Oh, that's how it works?
We as civilians aren't allowed to tune into theirs.
Well, I didn't know if it would use it like as a bounce to extend. Yeah, that's just my brain.
In theory, yes. But the way their repeaters are set up is you have to dial your channel into the repeater itself. Frequency has to match frequency.
Oh. Okay.
And where ours are civilian radios, our frequency does not match theirs. Therefore, it won't bounce.
Right.
If anything, it'll bounce back to the radio.
Huh.
Now, if I can get my guard license up here
Yep.
and get back into security work, find a company that will allow me to go mobile patrol, I can get my commercial contractor's license to have a commercial radio that will match the same frequency as the police station. Our personal radios, our public radios, are a few decimals off.
Right. Dude, our shout-outs are even showing.
Yep.
That's fucking cool.
Yep. I learned all that from Officer Bob.
Right.
Back when Officer Bob was actually being nice to me. So I fucked up.
So you fucked up?
I fucked up. I fucked up big time. So when I first became a supervisor, Bob didn't like me because he thought that I had gotten promoted too soon. And I was right behind him. I agreed with him.
Oh.
Well, as I started learning the role and getting more and more comfortable in the role, he started respecting me more. Till I let a fire happen on my watch.
Yeah, but was the fire like your fault?
Between me, you, and him, yes. According to Mannheim, no.
How is it your fault if you're not
It was
physically there?
It's my fault because I started the car and didn't shut it off.
What do you mean?
Well, because I was in the market for a new car. That was after 5 o'clock, management's gone. Unspoken rule is when management's not there, what they don't know doesn't hurt them. So I was going in the lot looking for a car that I would like. Already had a dealer willing to bid for me.
I'm so confused. What do you mean car?
Because I worked at an auto auction.
Oh.
Yep. Already had a dealer in my pocket. Already had a price range, everything worked out with him. So I was going car to car, trying to find a vehicle that I might like for myself. This was all obviously happening behind Mannheim's back, because we're not supposed to.
Uh-huh.
But the specific rule was, if we found a dealer that was willing to help us out, Mannheim would look the other way. But we're not allowed to look at cars. We have to ask the dealer to look at the cars and then come back to talk to us. Well, I was doing it on my own. Mm-hmm. But at the time, I was also side business. I was looking at cars. So we had a guy from Chrysler, Route 24 Chrysler, that comes in to do all their recalls on the vehicles. was also helping him getting paid for it. Under the table, hush hush, behind Manhattan's back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the cars that he had me find the location for, I kind of liked. And having him there, I knew the recall was already taken care of, or would be taken care of. And then I forgot to shut the car off behind me. And it went up in flames.
How?
Well, because the recall wasn't taken care of at the time. So the recall on that specific vehicle was the wiring harness.
Okay, so now we finally get to the point of what my original question was. How did the fire start? That was a long story to get to what my answer was.
Faulty wiring. But sometimes if you leave them running, runs out of coolant, it sparks up.
Oh. Okay.
Or at least that's what the guess is, because fire department comes, puts out the car, they don't really know what started the fire.
Right.
Now I have Faith has a question.
Yep.
With her sweatshirt, she leave it with me, or can she take it home?
She could take it home.
Okay. Now, that's what I told her, but I wasn't sure.
Should have said that you could take it home.
Well, I told her she could take it home, and then figured I would ask you just in case. Because I
can,
sat there, I told her, I'm like,
she can even wear it to school if she wanted to.
That's what I told her.
That was the reason why we were doing the sweatshirt, so she can actually have a winter gift from us.
Because I told her, I'm like, I want you to take it home because I want you to wear it at school. She's like, well, what if I get in trouble with my teacher? I'm like, if your teacher has any issues with her, tell her to call me. Your mother has my number.
They shouldn't have anything to say.
I'm like, you shouldn't get in trouble, Faith. I'm like, if anything, the teacher says anything, I'm supporting my dad's business.
Yeah. Sorry, I got rocks in my shoes.
Yeah.
It happens here a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all you have to say is supporting my dad's business. Because I used to do it when I was a kid. I used to wear my dad's work shirt.
I used to wear Tech Loop shit, and I used to wear Easton Sunoco shit.
I also, when my dad left the business, he also went to Rooter. I also worked for Rooter Man, and I got t-shirts for all those.
Yep.
And I wore them at school. I was just promoting the business.
Yep.
I don't care if it even helped or not. I felt good wearing something that I looked like my father for some odd reason.
So, my next door neighbor,
Yep.
growing up in elementary school, used to work for Permanent Construction.
Right.
And every now and then, I'd walk the dog, and I'd get a t-shirt out of the deal, which I got free clothes, he got free advertisement.
Yeah.
So I arrived at school one day, and I was in detention, and I wasn't really paying attention because I was doing my homework. I used detention to do my homework, so I could just go home and goof off.
Right.
One of my teachers was like, hey, Permanent Construction. And I wasn't paying attention. He goes, I'll give you $500 right now if you tell me who the owner of Permanent Construction is. I'm like, oh, that's easy. That's my next door neighbor. I'm like, so I'll take that $500, please. It's like, I ain't giving you $500. You're a kid. I'm like, then what did you say? He goes, to get your attention.
Yeah, because every kid gets attracted to money.
Got even worse when I got in high school. I would say go over it with the white filter. Doesn't it look like someone's standing at the doorway?
Yeah. What, right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
It also looks like there's people up there
Yep.
in the parking garage.
Right.
Well, that from the distance.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I don't see any lights over there. That's the reason.
Nope.
I figured this would be a good walk. And plus, even if we get caught, like stopped by the cops for questioning what we're doing, publicity.
Yep. Night walk with the Nappy Crew.
Is that gonna be our tune?
Yep.
I have a
With
feeling
that filter, it kind of looks like a prison.
it does. No offense, it kind of was a prison back then for them.
Yeah, it was. Probably illegal experimentation and everything else.
Right? No wonder it got shut down at some point.
Nope.
Plus, there's too many lights and security there.
Yeah. You know, it's supposed to be abandoned, right?
Technically, but
Technically supposed to be
they
abandoned.
have other uses for it.
Okay.
Um,
So what, do they just use it basically as a records building now?
so security,
Oh.
in a way.
Oh.
So if you go down this road,
Yep.
you'll end up going under, take another right somewhere, and you'll hit human resource for not human resource. Oh fuck! What is that program called for health?
Oh, Health and Human Services?
Yeah, that's down there.
Nice.
Not down that road. This road. I meant to say.
So pretty much where her dad works, or used to work.
Yeah,
Nice.
still does in a way. Just the whole country now.
Yep.
Other buildings have been taken over for other reasons. Mental health still revolves around the health part.
Wonder if any illegal fucking experiments are still happening.
Well, the file cabinets weren't really locked up.
Yeah.
And I used to work down in this area
Oh wow.
for disability,
Oh wow.
which was the blind and the deaf, a library for the blind and the deaf. Talked to you about that before.
All the bro books.
Yeah, there's Braille, there's videos,
Oh wow.
because, closed captioning.
Yep.
So it was like videos in a way, like, so it would have the video
Yep.
and the words will come up
Yep.
as a caption. So they can read along, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, but now we got these filters. We never took a stop back here after.
No, we never did. Like I said, I want to sneak into the tunnels.
It'd be a lot better than fucking asking permission.
Right.
Disclaimer, ask for permission.
Don't do what we do. We're stupid.
Right? What does it mean?
Hey, there ain't no risk. Is it really worth doing? Especially in our line of work.
Yeah. Well, technically, yeah. There's got to be some risk. But how much of a risk is your first time in getting caught?
I mean, the first time being caught, it's a slap on the wrist always.
In every state and every town. But do you really want to take that kind of a risk in every town?
I mean, I have a clean record. Oh.
Yeah, well, what about me?
I'm a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, but you're missing me. The state has a couple things against me.
Joe, so we're just here for a thing with your wife.
All right, let's not talk about it on the camera.
Nope, that's why I'm leaving it at that. You want to add trespassing now?
Yeah, trespassing.
Breaking and entering in the nighttime, which holds a lot fucking heavier sentence than breaking in during the daytime.
Why? Because nobody was alerted?
Yep.
Oh my god.
B&E in the nighttime holds a higher weight. One, the risk of getting shot.
What do you mean? Like, so cops are more prone to shoot at night?
For one. For two, like the song says, you never know what's behind that door you're knocking on. We're in a gun state.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. I was getting confused where you were going for it.
And for two, and on the law side of it, breaking in and entering during the nighttime, it's not only a B&E at night, it's also obstruction of
I know they
privacy.
put a bunch of things on top
It's
of
like
it.
4 or 5 extra charges by the time you call and say goodnight. Because chances are, if I don't answer right away, it's because I'm cooking. I wonder how much it would be to rent a vacant apartment in one of these fucking buildings.
The price of rent.
Even just for a night?
Oh, just for a night?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. It's a good question. Who to
Because
get?
you can get paranormal activity in buildings like this because of how old they are.
State House. What do you think I was asking about Main Street? State House.
Yo! Well, obviously we wouldn't be able to go in,
No, not in.
but we could do a round.
Exactly. As long as we keep it with a time limit.
And you want me to go hash on that?
That's why I asked.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I don't foresee that being an issue. Because
Let me do the math. Divide by 2 equals, it will be 107.44.
yeah, I don't see that being an issue.
So, if you just want to make a solid like 108.
Yeah. I don't see that being an issue. you grab me yet?
No, we call you first and then call me.
Oh, well. Alright, talk to me tomorrow. Alright, love you, baby girl.
Alright, I'll text you.
Alright, text me.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
It's not bad out here.
You literally just sat there and said you were on the phone with mine for like 20 minutes. It's not bad out here at all. I'm definitely sweating it off. It's like a small point to eat this right now.
Now you know what I feel like when I don't exercise. My body does this naturally. And get used to just naturally just wear the sweatshirt, work it in,
Yep.
so it's always comfortable when you go out.
Yep.
That's why I roll up the sleeves a lot.
So the long sleeve part of it doesn't bother me because I'm used to having to wear long sleeves.
I don't like long sleeves, that's why. I like rolling mine up.
Because of my forearm tattoo. I'm so used to it.
I never had tattoos until now.
Bars.
What's that?
This is the Main Street bars.
Yep.
So if I do that, she's more important.
What?
So Cheesecake Factory might have to change to something else
Okay.
because my daughter's more important.
I got
Like,
the camera going, just saying.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you think I should name this one? Main Street Adventures?
Yeah.
Why, what's going on with Nikki's birthday?
Well, if I help Heather out, so my grandson needs a new cage.
So the money is gonna probably go there.
Heather wanted to know if I would go halves on a new tank, a new liner, and bedding for him.
New tank?
Because he's starting to outgrow the other one. Or the other one's shit in the bed. I forget what Heather told
I'm
me.
so confused. What do you mean tank?
A fish tank. So, Faith's gecko.
I'm like really trying to figure out what you mean about your brother,
You mean my grandson?
your grandson.
Faith's bearded dragon
Okay.
is not in a rated tank for him. So either, I forget exactly what she said. I think she said that he's destroying the tank that he's in now. So she wants to get a tank that's made for those.
Why? What's wrong with the tank that she has for just one?
It's deteriorating.
The tank is?
The outer seal is deteriorating.
Oh.
Yep.
So I got confused how he's destroying it.
It's not necessarily the animal that's destroying it, it's the light that's heating up the glue. It's just making it start to fall apart.
Have she ever thought about just getting a heat lamp?
I don't know.
I have an automatic and set up an automatic light that goes from day to night cycle. There's a way you could set it up to do that. It would be on a timer for dawn and dusk.
Yep. I don't know.
And then the heat lamp, obviously you'll put that on the desert side, obviously. The day and
Or
night cycle
actually-
would be an angle so it would hit so you can have shady areas. See, if I created a tank for get in one of those, you know I'm making an African scene.
Oh yeah.
You can totally see in my face, like I'm gonna pull an African scene. Just wait when I get the turtle. I'm making a Amazon jungle feel to the turtle. I don't know if it's gonna be great for it, but
We'll figure it out.
'cause I want a middle stream that it can go from side to side
Right?
and have two sections. Animals don't do what I want, but I always make a food section and a pooping section, and they always poop on the food section, which means I gotta go in there and move the food section, and then they poop next to the next food section. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but this is my new one.
Nice.
Try it if you want.
No button?
No button, just inhale.
Oh wow.
So it's really good.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the mango peach.
Nice.
And it's rechargeable. I have a thing about lime green yellow mix.
She gave Heather attitude.
Who? Dave?
Faith.
About what?
Well, when we got home from school, because fucking
Was she trying to pull one of her jokes?
no.
Or was it an actual
No,
attitude?
because it was an actual attitude. So we told her to go outside, and she's like, no. And I'm like, don't tell your mother no. Like, if you want to come to the Deerfield Fair, you need to start listening and lose the attitude. I'm like, because I will take it away. And then Alexis was like, yeah, me and Mommy will go instead. I'm just glad Heather and Faith that Heather has a good friend like Alexis.
Right.
Not to mention, there's an opportunity for Faith to mature and learn responsibility. Because Faith has already sat there and said she wants to be the only babysitter for Alexis's baby. Alexis isn't allowed to go with anybody else but Faith for a babysitter.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, Faith, you do realize you're not old enough now, right?
To be on her own, yeah. What is she nervous of? Being on her own.
Well, I mean, it's just the state. It's just the rules of the state. She has to be 14 or older
For what?
to be a babysitter.
Oh, for her to be oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I got confused what you were talking about.
Faith wants to be the baby's babysitter.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
And then Alexis isn't allowed to go to anybody else.
What's this?
So Alexis is Heather's best friend. I met her with her today. And I actually had a conversation with her. No, so Alexis is pregnant. Due in February.
Oh, that's
So when
okay,
she gives
so,
birth to
see,
the
you're not
baby-
like putting the information in my head like correctly.
So when
it's
Faith-
her baby that Faith wants.
Faith said it today in front of me. She's not allowed to go to a different babysitter.
Yeah, but isn't it like the day you can leave your kid alone at home is technically the day you can actually take like
Siblings, yes.
oh.
But another person's baby, you have to be 14. Oh,
Are they siblings?
well,
No. Making your own family is sometimes more thicker than blood.
and that's
Careful
just
with
it.
your
See, the way Faith treats her,
Because you kicked it to the floor.
the way Faith interacts with her cousins and stuff, her baby cousins, I trust Faith by herself.
That's what I mean. Like
with any kid.
at 10 years old, it's usually the year you can leave your kids home alone and have enough trust. Sometimes, not all kids, and have enough trust to have them take care of. My sister's been raising
I mean,
me.
there's a whole other situation because it's been a lot younger. Never for more than 5-10 minutes, but it's been younger.
Yeah. Ready to move on?
Ready to move on. You don't see that a certain CC can't be over a certain amount of years old.
Yeah, I get that. Mass sucks. Let's just leave it as that.
However, Western Mass is different. Western Mass, you can go to a store. You can go to a store that sells them, buy it at the store, and have it registered to the road that day, and be fucking literally drive it out of the store.
How is that possible?
Because Western Mass, there's a lot of dirt roads. There's a lot of
Oh,
unpaved roads.
that's what. Okay. So that's how you get the bypass.
Western Mass is more our version of the country.
I'm actually kind of curious. Can I get a hold of her now? Off one to Demigod.
I'll shit myself if she comes through.
Off one. Off one, can you hear me? I don't think so.
Many buildings in the way.
That, or she could be passed out. It's one of two items. One of two items. One of two things.
Because I'm pretty sure we would have gotten a text if it was coming in crackly.
Oh, what?
I'm pretty sure one of us would have gotten a text if it was coming in crackly.
We mean text. I'm on airplane mode.
Well, no, because I'm on full volume, so I would have heard it.
Yeah. That's where I got confused. How is the walkie gonna text us?
No, not the walkie. Alv would have texted us if
Oh,
it was coming in crackly.
wouldn't she just call it in?
She might be able to hear us, but not us hear her.
Oh,
what I mean.
if you're only able to get one way, yeah. Everything good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just checking the board. Because like I said, I have family all over the country.
Yeah.
So I check. Some of my ancestors are from New Hampshire. 2 from Concord, 1 from Lebanon, and 1 from up as far as North Grundley
Yep.
area. But no. We got something we can't, something we don't know. It's worth a try.
Right. I definitely want to try. What?
I know a cemetery we can go to.
Okay.
Want to go at night? We gotta be extremely fucking careful.
Why?
The State Veteran Cemetery here in Concord. I don't know. I can't remember if it's Concord, or one of the surrounding areas. Hannah took me to it once. Don't remember where it's located. I can look it up though. I want to go there.
Sounds good.
So if you talk to a couple dead saying talk to a couple dead guys. I'd really love to go to Arlington. That's easy.
Look at that huge spider.
Yep.
Fucking huge. I love to go to state capitals though. I try to picture it each decade. That's why I love going to state houses, because their library usually has pictures from each decade. You can get to see what 2001 was right here on YouTube. There's around Christmas time they have a street view
Oh wow.
from in the building. Someone came up there and recorded downwards, and posted it. It's like from 2001, 1999, somewhere around there.
Oh wow. The only thing I hated as you ever can see, having to go to every single road so you get it sucked. Some of them fucking, like, some of them were stupid.
Glasses?
Some of them were stupid. Like Brockton Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally from Main Street, Forest Ave Junction to Main Street where Goddard Ave ends. And that's like, I mean, yeah, that's technically a good maybe 4.5 blocks, but it's small. give my dad a heart attack.
Why?
So I want to go for my motorcycle license. Shut up my dad's house. Motorcycle. My dad. Similar last name, different spelling. And that's my ancestors. It's R-E-I, not R-E. I got it mixed up because I did we were learning about the Civil War and stuff,
Right.
and Colonel Shaw. So I did a paper and basically did a little small genealogy project on top of it. I spelled the last name wrong. Huh?
It says School Street.
Yep.
It's cool.
It almost does. You obviously know there's no one up there, but it
Right
kinda-
there?
Yeah. It almost looks like someone's staring at us.
Maybe.
I mean, I have heard of state houses being haunted.
Right.
When I was a little kid, very first time visiting the state house in Boston, I thought the governor lived at the state house.
Really?
Because we passed by the governor's office, like the chambers, the Senate chambers and stuff, and the executive offices. I'm like, is that the governor's bedroom? And they're like, no, Kevin, the governor doesn't live here. I'm like, then why is it called the state house if they don't live here?
Why is it called a house then?
Right?
Should call it a state building.
The state offices.
The state offices, yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Discord. I want to go to PAX East next year.
Taxis?
Nope.
Is that?
It's in Boston. I don't know if New Hampshire doesn't need
I don't know what
for
it is.
YouTubers. It's for YouTubers.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know how Twitch has TwitchCon?
Mm-hmm.
Well, YouTube doesn't necessarily have their own convention.
Oh.
So we have what's called PAX East, which you got people from what used to be Vine, which is now TikTok. TikTokers go. People from YouTube go. Mixer, when Mixer was a thing. Snapchat, Instagram.
Right.
It's basically a way for us to network with other YouTubers.
So yeah. So now I don't have to worry about moving the camera so much. Forget it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing wonderful.
I was just working my food from Main Street.
That's doing good. You definitely feel history there.
But if not, the city is really good. It's when it starts quieting down. I don't mind making long videos, that's the thing.
I actually enjoy making long videos for our channel.
Yeah.
Because we're starting to show that if we're making these kind of videos, people are starting to watch them all.
Now that I know fucking who's actually watching it.
Yeah.
Because I invited like a shit ton of my Facebook friends. And then our paranormal page on Facebook blew up. And since that blew up, now our channel's blowing up.
Actually,
I know for
you are an admin. So, because I'm the editor, I'm mostly cameraman, why don't you be the updater with her through that page?
I can do that.
Every time there's a new video coming up, you'll the update up.
Yeah.
If,
Yeah, I
it's
can
a,
do that.
if it's a premiere, you'll set up the date coming up for it. That seems easy for you. A lot easier than your camera skills.
My camera skills suck and they always have.
Is it because you lose track of what you're doing in the middle of what you're doing?
Not to mention, like, I'll be sitting there recording and I'll feel a presence. I'll feel a voice. And
But that's where you set it up like that and have yourself in front of it naturally. So you can be recorded just the way it should be recorded. See, it's gonna be cool seeing the cars going back and forth for a while. I was actually thinking about taking a picture of each of these. Try to get like 2 at a time and say special things. If you would want to do that.
I would.
Or
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. Oh, well, we probably would. It's just we wouldn't have the freedoms we have.
we
wouldn't have the
we wouldn't
freedom
be
to do
here
this.
as we are now, fighting
Exactly.
for what our mistakes are now.
Yeah.
Current mistakes, what we're having now.
Okay.
I was gonna say that was a really quiet butt.
Okay. Also known as an electric bike.
I know. Oh, we put an engine on a bicycle. Not the engine I put on a bike.
Yeah.
I put a weed whacker engine on my bike.
I wish I had taken videos. What's my great day?
I made a big wheel. I made an adult sized big wheel.
Nice.
So I took a BMX bike
Yep.
and mixed it with a big tall mountain bike, like those tall mountain bikes. And I put the frames basically together. So the fork of the mountain bike became the fork of the BMX bike, which means I was riding like this. So BMX bike on the tire on the back, mountain bike tire on the front. So I'm riding like this.
I put an 80cc motor on a freaking beach cruiser style bicycle.
Yeah.
And I wish I had taken pictures and video and I'd show you. My dad unfortunately had to scrap it before I could fix it. So what ended up happening is I built it. That was my transportation to and from work
Yeah.
on my dad's days off. I ended up moving to New Hampshire, so I sold the bike. Sold it to my uncle. Hasn't never touched it. Sat outside all and then he heard, bought it back from my uncle.
Right.
And thing was too dangerous to even try to start because like the winter, the carburetor froze, and before I had a chance to go to the carburetor and fix it up, my dad ended up having to scrap it.
Damn, that sucks.
The landlord found it and was like, get rid of it or I'm gonna charge you an extra $50 a month. But then
That's stupid.
yeah, my dad's landlord was a jackass. That's why, like, I'm sad for my dad because of how long they've been there
Right.
and been really good tenants of him. Which is why I don't understand why the new owners wouldn't just let them stay. But whatever. But I'm also kind of happy that they're moving because they're getting away from a fucking slumlord.
At least that's a bonus.
Now it's just my dad trying to find a place to live for less than $2,200 a month in Massachusetts, because dad won't move up here to New Hampshire. I've already told him, because the last time I went down to see him, he was bitching about the railroad and bitching about work and everything else. I'm like, why not you move to New Hampshire? Everything's cheaper. There's no state income tax. There's no state sales tax. I'm like, you make more money.
Make more money, you spend less, basically.
I'm like, you're gonna be hitting
To a certain
retirement
point.
age.
We do have ways around there. It's called licenses, and that's where we can screw you over.
Property taxes.
Yeah, that's what I told Bob. We're not living on the beach.
You're fucking, you got property taxes that are way too fucking expensive.
You get not just so if you live on top of the hill that opens up to a sky view, you get a view tax.
Yeah.
You live on a beachfront, you get a beach tax.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if we actually live on a beach, you'd never fucking see me. So we can in the water. The only time you'd see me is during the wintertime.
Yeah, but that's when we'll stop seeing off. When she will try to be doing the pull-up lunch 24/7.
Yup.
Because Avi's the kind of girl that she likes to go in the ice cold water, and I'm like, are you fucking insane?
And that's why we would need a sauna.
Yeah. Well, why do you think I'm gonna build one?
Nope. So I was looking at construction videos when I was down in Massachusetts at my mom's.
Really?
Yeah, I have a few project ideas.
Oh, don't worry. You know those metal crates that you can order to be put on your property for extra storage?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So just think it's storage. Yeah. I like that idea.
We'll make it in the way back.
But how are we building the bunker without her knowing about it? We can send her to DC. We can send her to DC.
All paid. I'll give them the summertime.
Yes.
All paid power venture. Ultimate power venture. You get to learn everything about cows.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I did promise her one. I got tricked into that, so yeah, now I gotta order a cow.
Yeah. And that's where this house would be perfect.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I don't. Her dad maybe, but I don't see her mom into it.
You see my struggles now.
You know, I was telling Heather about it, and she's like, okay. She goes, well, how long of a drive would it be between to and from? I'm like, probably like a 4-hour drive. And Alexis is like, you're fucking insane. I hate driving. Like, I don't mind the drive. It's worth it. It's seeing my kid. I don't care.
It's the fact that if you're gonna ask for a kid,
I'm not gonna just take her
gonna-
for a weekend. I'm gonna be taking her for a week or two, or a
I would-
whole
I would-
summer.
I was gonna say for at least 2 weeks for a 4-hour drive.
Nope.
Not worth just doing 2 days or 3 days, and then you have to make that 4-hour drive again.
And literally, if Heather ever gave me backlash, I'm like, do it for your sister. And your sister's drive is only a 2-hour drive.
See, that's where I can see like one holiday would work, and then you get like we could get a possibility like maybe a month for a summer, and you can slowly work up that way.
And it's literally would be communicating with her sister.
And then at that point, it would be like literally you'd be able to gain some more trust with Heather.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you don't have any trust with her. I know you do. It's
So
just
I talked to Heather about it, and I found out really, truly how Mel found out.
okay.
So,
What about you and Nikki?
No.
About-
Well, yeah, about me and Nikki, but also about me having a faith.
Oh,
So Heather was in Auntie Taryn's live on TikTok.
Right.
Mel popped in. Well, because Heather's like the rest of us, she hates fucking typing. She requested to go live. No, I saw that. Heather requested to go live, so she requested to go live, and the three of them were talking shit.
Okay.
Not really talking shit, but they all got to talking. Now, my hopes is the more that I take faith and have trust in Heather taking faith, maybe Mel will see, well, okay, he stepped up being a father to his daughter. Maybe I should give him a chance.
You're watching this? It's my help that he's getting. To be honest, I am the one that helped you the most, getting you off your ass.
Well, the only reason why I stopped with faith is because Dakota kind of ruined it.
Can you really put that blame on somebody?
I can, actually. Because she made it nearly impossible for me to see my kid. I didn't have a vehicle. My only way to see my kid was her.
I get that, but that's also, remember, it falls down onto you how much you really want to see her. Like I've said, if it was me in your shoes, I don't care if I had a vehicle. I'm walking then. I don't care if it takes half a day. I'm walking. I'll figure it out how to see my kids still. That's the only kind of dedicated father I would be.
That's why you're a better parent. Made a lot of mistakes.
Happiness, the pursuit of happiness. Literally the fact that he went homeless with his son and protected him every time just to sell that computer. Guess what? In the same way. I'm putting my whole life on a risk.
I forgot about that movie.
Stands for something. I'm putting a whole risk on this channel. Giving up work. Fuck the man. You know, to go for my dream, because this is how I'm gonna push my kids instead of how I was raised, where, Dad, I want to be a UFC fighter. Dad, I want to be this. Dad, I want to do that. And my dad's saying, stupid. Get a real job. So.
You heard my dad. You heard my dad fucking bitch about me doing donuts. Get a fucking real job. God, it is a real job. I literally felt like snapping at him. I was like, why are you get a fucking real job?
Wait, about the
Instead of being a fucking stupid supervisor working for a different company, you have all the knowledge. You have the fucking ability. Start your own fucking business. Like,
yeah, but you also know there's a lot into it. And that's probably what he doesn't want to deal with. It's the headache that comes with it.
Okay, there's going to be headache that comes with us. We're ready to fucking face that.
I know, but not everybody can handle it. But also, when you think about it, we're not just doing this to by myself. You're not doing this by yourself. We're doing this as a team where also Omni's dealing with office work. Your dad's just one man.
That's literally why my dad loves me. It's because my dad would literally just be my dad.
And
even though I've told my dad a million times, I will give up fucking everything.
I know you would move back down there, just go back to business with your dad. I know that because I said the same thing back in my life.
Literally, my dad would have called. Literally, if my dad would have called tomorrow, I'd be like, sorry, Joe.
Now, if only communication would be better with my family, that would be better. Because that job I was supposed to be on wasn't supposed to be a sleepover. I was supposed to just drive.
Yep. And that's another reason.
Was it like this? Was it like this? Expect what I'm thinking. I'll look at you and just expect I know what I want.
That's one thing. My dad not being in my life for so many years. Granted, yes, now I know the truth as to why, but I've already gotten used to him not being in my life to where I don't really need him in my life. Like, I love my dad, don't get me wrong, and I drop not a dime to answer my dad's call. But it's like, I know how to live my life without running to my dad.
You want your dad more confident, not like a supporter. I get it.
Like, granted, yeah, do I wish my dad would call me from time to time? Of course. But I know why he doesn't. Because I don't return the favor.
Your dad will. Hey, you alive? Might take a couple of years, but we'll call. My dad will.
My dad, so...
See, the issue is when I have my night job. See, my dad is waking up to start his day as I'm getting home, ending my day, right? So I end up having this phone call situation going on where I'll call my dad now when I get home.
Yep.
This is a thing we came up with. My dad forgot about it. So as my dad's getting a phone call from me at like 3, 4 o'clock, not 3 o'clock anymore, like 5 o'clock in the morning as I got home. He's like, Joe, is everything okay? Yeah, I just got home from work. I told you I was going to call you when I got home. So I knew you would be getting up for work. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Wow, Dad. Did you think something's going on? Well, yeah, because you never call it this early in the morning. But that was a way I was able to communicate with my dad for a while, and then we'll start distancing ourselves again.
Literally, for like the first year after I left the shop and started at Skirtos, first year, me and my dad would have to get up at the same time. So I
Yeah.
would say, hey, Dad. We'd
You figure that out and
yeah.
you work with it, and it
We
works
would-
out.
We would literally we'd be on the phone from the time it took from my mom's to Mannheim would be about the same for my dad from his house to the shop.
But the thing also is, like, if I call my mom was a bitch just to get a hold of. Love you, Mom, but it's difficult to get a hold of her. She never answered her phone. But here's my dad. He could be like underneath a sink or something because he has Bluetooth set up. Hey, Joe, what's up? Oh, Dad, I'm just checking on what's going on. Are you busy doing something? Sounds like you're busy doing something. No, just talk. I'm good. It was with that daddy because the kind of business and the kind of issues I had growing up in school, like I said, my parents would have got fired from jobs because of the amount of times they had to come and pick me up. So, you know, having
the only
that 24/7 call from me made me feel comfortable calling my parents.
Had the situation not happened the way that it happened that led me into foster care, like if I had actually stayed with my parents,
Yeah.
my biological parents, the parent that would not have gotten fired would have been my dad.
Well,
His friend was all about family.
here's my struggle now. Yeah, I'm raised like that. So
Oh.
I'm so very comfortable with it.
No.
My parents in that position anymore. So here I am calling my mom. Hey, Joe, you know I'm in the middle of real estate. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Nice to know that you care about my job, Joe.
I've literally called.
I'm so useless.
I've literally called my dad when my dad's underneath the freaking a heavy duty diesel doing an oil change. But
Because
I'm
you're
like,
used
can I
to it."
call you back? Why? Well, what kind of vehicle you work on? Fucking diesel cab. Yeah, I guess. If you remember, I'll be back. 3 days go by. A week goes by.
That's my mom. That's my
a
mom.
month goes by.
My dad will actually call me back. He actually has a good memory of calling me back, but it's my mom who doesn't. Love you, Mom, still.
We're reversed because my dad will forget, but my mom on the other hand, fucking, she'll call me back. It may take a couple hours, but she'll call me right back.
Right after a job or I'm gonna hit the gas station, call your mom, and right after that I'll call you back. Okay. Might be on the clock when he's calling, but it's fine. At least my parents know my sleep schedule is late.
Yep.
Kind of weird having that conversation and my parents at 9 o'clock saying, "Oh, Joe, I gotta let you go 'cause it's bedtime."
What the fuck you mean
It's 9 o'clock. What do you mean it's bedtime? I gotta get sleep from work for work. Yeah, and I do too. And my work starts in a couple hours. That's what I used to say to them.
The amount of times.
The thing is like, you know our body, right? When it turns to daytime, what happens?
We're fucking up.
You're up still for some odd reason. So having a night job sucked. Because you start seeing the daylight and I'm like, I'm not even tired. For some odd reason, my body's like super energized.
That's why overnights, when I would have to pull overnights for security jobs, it used to suck. Because I'd be coming home just as my mom's getting up, getting ready to go to day program.
Yeah.
Or just in general, getting ready for her nurse. If she wasn't going to day program that day, I'd just be coming home. Me and my mom would start talking. Next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't been to bed yet. Asked me 8 times. Because I know how to blend in. Especially with how dark the campus gets at night.
Right.
I know how to blend in. Guys literally passed me fucking 8 times. I only came out because they threatened to get the dogs on me. But I literally sat there and said, I'm like, go right ahead, call the canine unit. I'm like, if one of those dogs bite me, I'm fucking ending its life.
I mean, technically, they'll just charge you for that.
Nope.
Even though it's self-defense on your end. But your self-defense is taken away technically at that point, which is not fair. It's dehumanizing.
Well, I found out after the fact, they can't really call the canine unit. It's federal property. State can't come on federal property.
Oh shit, yeah. At that point, they're screwed.
No. Not to mention, for the safety of the students, canine unit's not allowed on the property, period.
Oh. Well, no.
It's written in Job Corps' bylaws.
They did it for just to find me. See, everybody thought I should join cross country because I can run like speed, like I'm Flash through the woods. Now, if you look at me now, no, I'm a klutz through the woods if I try to run.
So we used to have this female security guard. Her name was Brenda.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda's like, fucking. I was talking to Mr. Mackey about everything that went down, and Brenda was like, literally, she goes, if I was on shift, I would have found you, no problem. I'm like, really? I'm like, because Mr. Town is a Boy Scout, an Eagle Scout, and spent time in the military, and even he couldn't fucking find me. He literally passed me 8 times, could not find me.
Right.
I'm like, you wouldn't have found shit. I'm like, Mr. Town's an ex-Navy SEAL, and he couldn't find me.
I bet.
I'm like, and the perfect thing was I was hiding in plain fucking sight.
That's the best way.
Literally hiding in plain sight behind a log. And the funny thing is I know Mr. Town saw me. He literally flashed his flashlight right in my face. And I know he saw my outline. He just second guessed himself.
Right.
What, are we trekking home now?
Yeah, slowly.
Nice. This is a bigger loop. I kind of like this loop
What?
that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Walk from the house to Main Street, walk up Main Street, come down the other way, and then this way home.
Well, I recorded down there, so I figured, nobody's gonna want to watch the same recording
Right?
back up, just in reverse.
Right?
So I figured I'd have it this way. And then the other reason why I like this filter is it's so much easier since all the buttons are on the screen instead of figuring out how to flip it without my hand getting in the way of the camera each time.
Right.
Easier to turn the light on without being confused.
Oh.
Actually has a zoom option instead of pinching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the classic 80s style filter, but hey, I like that filter actually. I'm like really addicted to it.
I know. I've noticed.
But I like it. That's the thing. It's a good thing that you love using a certain filter that it's been created as an app.
Oh.
Especially it gives our channel a feel.
Yeah.
Like it's being recorded on a VHS tape.
Yeah.
this side of Concord is also quieter.
Yeah. I've noticed. It's also darker.
Yeah.
One regret not bringing a flashlight. Other than that, oh yeah, you can.
It's another reason why I love this filter. I can turn the light on without figuring out the phone's version of the camera.
Yep.
There's quite a few street lights that help. And it's a good change for our channel too.
Yeah.
Instead of our usual spots.
Yep. Kind of sad we didn't get stalked, but
Yeah, but it's our first night doing that.
yep.
If we do that, more often, at night, during the day. Because another thing I was thinking about, we're not the only ones who believe in this stuff.
No.
So if we can join some blogs, find
Yep.
some people in town
Yep.
that would be interested of taking an interview of their thoughts, their views, what they found or seen,
Yeah.
and add it to our channel
Yep.
if they're willing to. That's what I was thinking. Because this
There's one person I know
that would
that
be
has a lot of fucking stories when it comes to paranormal.
that we
only
can actually
problem is-
that we can actually go to after.
If I can find him again. Only problem is, no one's seen him in at least a couple of years.
The guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not this.
He's still alive, we know that.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about like, so after the story, so like say if we find somebody talking about Bigfoot,
Yep.
we go to the location he was talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, he'll give you the specified directions.
All right, so we'll just have to figure out where he is.
Yeah, just gotta find him again. He kind of went off the grid. I mean, he was also talking about a lot of government conspiracies and shit like that, so I think he went into hiding again.
If we have to put a black image around him, shadow him up,
Oh,
I'm willing to do that too. And change voice recorder.
yep. So, you know how the movies depict conspiracy theorists with the tinfoil on the head? Mm-hmm. Tinfoil hats?
Yep.
Literally this guy.
Oh God.
He goes by the name fucking, Old Ironsides. That's his CB handle. His Ironsides.
Yep. Funny if my radio can reach him.
I don't think anybody on the radio has heard from him.
Could a two-way radio reach him?
No. You would need an actual CB
Oh,
or a ham radio.
too bad two-ways couldn't reach them or connect.
He doesn't trust two-way. He only trusts CB and ham because they're monitored, that's why.
What, the two-ways are?
No, two-ways aren't monitored. They're open-ended. And cops will use two-way radios to get a hold of people to trick them to turning themselves in. They'll pretend to be a loved one on a two-way radio to trick them to turn themselves in. Whereas a CB or a ham radio, you're literally you're linked. Your tag name, your handle name is linked. It's
So-
monitored.
So wouldn't it mean two-ways are technically monitored? Because you got the law involved paying
Yeah.
attention to it.
Yeah. Whereas at least with CVs, well, technically CVs and ham radios, the law is to on a
On a federal side.
federal side. The FCC monitors all that.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to bring some logic to it.
But see, the thing is, it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier to hide from the FCC than it is from the cops.
Yeah.
FCC, all you have to do is go off grid for 6 months and they fucking forget about you. Hiding from the cops, they never give up. You just get put on the wanted list.
What, for federal?
So if the cops are after you,
Yeah.
the cops themselves will stop looking after a certain amount of time. But then they open up to the public. The public never forgets.
Right.
Because you see wanted posters. Pretty much every business you go into, at least you used to. It's a lot less now because we have a lot less wanted criminals.
Yeah, but I can see it actually go back that way eventually.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure other parts of the country it's like that still.
Especially down south.
Yeah.
Because of how easy it is to get away from the cops down south. A lot of the times, the local PD down south, they won't even go after you. They'll just put your name in the paper and on the news. They'll just release you to the public. Let the public take care of you. Because who knows the land better than the public? And we all know how Southerners are when it comes to their property. Don't let the local Leos on their property.
There are some rare northerners like that.
Yo.
I'm one.
Me too. Do you have a warrant? No. And get the fuck off my property.
Exactly.
I didn't fucking call you here. You're trespassing at this point.
Well, say hello to all the signs eventually that you're going to see on our property.
Oh yeah.
Because I told Ov, do you want to go that way, past Memorial? Or do you want to cut back that way and head the cornfield?
Let's head to cornfield.
Okay. Because you want to hang out there for a few, I'm guessing?
No. It's just I want to go by there.
Okay.
I should have worn my boots.
Why?
My ankles are starting to kill.
Oh,
That's why I got the style of boots I got. Because they got really good fucking ankle support.
yeah, but you don't need high like that for ankle support. Like what I have is perfect. Exactly at your ankles, supporting them. Not the ones that are high, like hiking boots. They're still above. So mine go literally right up to here, basically.
Yeah.
Yours go up higher, which is really not necessary.
That's the style I'm used to, that's why. That's the style I'm most comfortable with.
Why?
I don't know, they just feel comfortable with me.
Okay.
It's the style of boots I was issued in Juniorati. It's the style that was issued at Job Corps. It's the style that was issued all 4 security companies I've worked for.
So you're not used to construction boots.
Oop.
Wow. Why, do you always have issues with them?
They feel weird to me now.
What do you mean?
So, not having high style boots feels extremely fucking awkward to me. I've tried to go low cut.
Yeah, but what do you mean it feels weird?
My legs feel naked.
That gets used to over time. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it feels like it's more than just your legs feel naked.
It's the style of boot that works for me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
A style is not a thing to say if it ain't broke, it don't fix it.
what I'd really like to be able to do is find the boots I had in high school.
I still have those. Omni's forbidden on throwing them out.
I mean, if I can get a hold of my cousin Adam, I can re-get a pair
Right?
from him.
I bet.
Well, because I got him on base.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
No, I got him on the military base. I got him from the commissary. I mean, yeah, they sell them at the Army Navy store too, but they can get expensive.
That's why I go to work boots. They're the next best options. And they're more comfortable.
Yeah.
They come with more cushions than what the military gives you. That's why I say
Because the military
why you
contract,
have, but that's why I ask you why you like those boots when they're so uncomfortable actually.
to me, they're not uncomfortable.
Hey.
But that's also because, wearing them for as long as I have, you get used to it over time.
Okay. I feel like my feet will cramp up too much. I think more padding helps me out.
Honestly, that's why I have the feet problem I have.
It's because you don't give them enough padding.
Yep.
Try work boots one day. Like I said, I'm recommending my boots to you. If you want to go steel toe, go steel toe. If that's what you like the most. But I would suggest Wolverines in general. They've always made a very good comfort for me. Their soles are really good. They don't rip very easily. You've seen, and you can see my old ones that are not steel toe. Yeah, they're really destroyed now.
Yep.
But you got to guarantee it. I got those back when I was in 11th grade. 10th grade, 11th grade, around there. And I wore them nonstop up to the day I got new boots. And I didn't still want to wear my new boots. I was too comfortable with the destroyed ones.
Yep.
So they're like almost...
Well, because the destroyed ones, they're already formed to your feet.
Literally. That's also because my mom bought normal boots, not boots that fit to my foot at the time. Because my foot didn't grow. I had wide feet, but I didn't get to the wide feet I have today. So yeah, my boots are bigger now, but I don't know, Wolverines have always worked well for me. Because I've heard stories where people will buy like these $200, $300 pairs, and within a week and a half, their fucking soles are being ripped off. And I'm like,
Yeah, because they don't make them fucking good enough.
no,
They're made in
hold
China.
on. No. But that's the thing where I get confused. How the fuck are their soles being ripped off within a week to 2 weeks, where I can have mine for over 5-10 years and my soles have never been ripped off?
That's because Wolverine, as a company, they reinforce their fucking soles.
Yeah, that's...
Whereas most Walmart brand, Target brand, fucking Payless.
Well, I'm not talking about...
shoe
I've
stores.
actually seen people buy, like, top-of-the-line boots. Custom boots. That still don't last that long.
Because it's literally in the design. It's literally in the threading.
That's why I recommend Wolverines to people.
That's because Wolverine still uses the old way of attaching the sole to the shoe. They tack them in, not sew them in.
It's both. If you pay attention to my boots, they have sews in them on top.
Oh.
It's like double.
Oh.
But same thing.
Nope. They tack them in. And they actually use horse glue, which you can't buy anymore. But Wolverine has always and will always, they make their own glue.
Yep.
You can thank PETA for that.
But yeah, but that's why I suggest those boots for you instead of the ones you have. That's why I was shocked that you got the ones you got. Because the ones I think you got aren't they Walmart brand?
They are Walmart brand, yes.
So they're really not gonna last you much.
No, they're not. They'll literally last me this winter. And that's it.
So just like your sneakers you had.
Yep.
Save up a pair. Have your Crocs for your summertime
Yep.
use all year.
Yep.
And then your boots for the winter time.
Yep.
I mean, the channel's gonna see me with my new jeans at some point. I gotta get winter clothes.
Yeah.
So I ordered 3 pairs of jeans for me this winter.
Yeah, I gotta go clothes shopping. Nikki's already on my ass about that.
Why?
Because she wants to take me shopping.
You can't be a big boy and shop for yourself.
I can,
But
I just don't
apparently,
like to. That's why I haven't.
it's called Amazon. Have it mailed to me. Because like we say, you can still have packages in your name to my address.
Oh,
They can't say shit.
literally. They question you. All you have to say is, my friend doesn't trust getting packages at his place. He's had packages stolen before.
Mm-hmm. So literally, if you want to just go through Amazon, do you trust going through Amazon like that?
I don't know, because I've never actually bought in clothes online.
So we'll see with me. I mean, you've seen what I buy now that you probably trust. You just got to know your size. Small, medium, large, extra large.
Extra large.
That's what I go through right now. But now I'm taking a risk because I have to go jean size. I put my size, my 38.
Summertime, I'll buy baggy. Wintertime, I'll buy exact fit.
Like, I'm a 38, so I bought that. We'll see if it comes to me that size.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to help me find a way to how to return it and get my money back for it.
Oh, all you gotta do is call a customer service line.
I don't know how to deal with that shit.
You don't want to.
That's why I'm
So I
leaving you up to
recommend-
it.
So I recommend going on your account and just doing the chat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're going to help me to do it. You worked at Amazon. You know what to do, so you're going to help me do it. That's what I was trying to say. I don't care how it needs to be done. We're going to figure that out. Because I'm not great at that. Because seriously, I've gone stuff that I bought off Amazon. Did not fit.
Nope.
So I just dealt with it. Because I don't know how to do the return option. And I feel like the return option is more of a hassle than what it really needs to be.
Not
So I
anymore.
choose not to return.
And it's gotten a lot better. Since they added the option to do returns via chat menu, it's made it a lot more fucking simple. All you gotta do is tap on the help button, gives you a list of reasons, just hit fucking return. You know, got connected to a person. I see you want to make a return. May I ask why? Product didn't fit. Okay, no problem. We'll issue a full refund. Please wait 3 to 5 business days for the money to be back on the card charged. Simple as that.
Oh. Yeah,
You
but
don't
what
even-
about the...
You don't actually return the product.
Wait, I don't?
Nope. It's not like an actual store. You don't actually return the product.
So I get to
You
keep the product.
They just issue you a refund.
What do you mean? Like they resend it back, send another one to me?
No, they'll put the money back on the card that was charged. So say you buy a pair of pants for $59.99.
Okay.
You click help, return item. Product didn't fit.
Yeah, but what
We're
about
so
the
sorry
item?
about that.
You're supposed to give the item back.
No, not through Amazon. There's no way to send it back.
FedEx?
Yes, but with certain items, they don't do returns. Like clothing, they don't do returns.
Why?
Because they're not an actual store. They're an online store.
Oh. Yeah, but wouldn't it just
Chances
go?
are, how do you know they don't fit? You've already worn them. At that point, they can't resell them
Stores do it.
because they're an actual physical store. They're able to. When it's online stores are
Yeah, but
little
if you
bit
think,
different.
but if you think about it, J.C. Penney, right? You try on the clothes, they don't fit. You put them back on the hanger.
Oh,
How do you know all those clothes that you've tried on haven't been tried on by 100 other people?
oh, they have.
That's
And
what I'm trying to say.
They're supposed to end up on the clearance rack. They don't always, but they're supposed to.
No, they're not.
That's what Walmart does.
Yeah, that's what Walmart does. That's not what other companies do because they don't think it's necessary. Because what you're supposed to do when you go clothes shopping, you come home, you're supposed to wash your clothes so you don't get sick or whatever from other people. Not everybody does that, like me. I buy clothes.
After a certain amount of time, they go and they take all the ones that have been returned or tried on at the store. If they don't sell, they get destroyed.
That's
They
what
get
I've.
shipped off to be destroyed.
That's how I know because I've gone shopping at stores like JCPenney, Kohl's, and all that, and I'll see the items that I've put into the changing room that didn't fit. I'll leave there.
Yep.
I'll catch them putting it back on the hangers. So it's a normal thing.
It's Amazon's policy. They don't.
So it's just
They don't return
it's
clothes.
just an Amazon thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Most online stores they don't, because how do they know that you didn't try it on butt naked? And that's
True.
just gross.
Well, that's probably the reason why
Yep.
stores allow it.
Yeah.
Because-
they know.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, you're not out in public butt ass naked. There's
Well, there's one thing I can say, but I'm not gonna say it on camera.
yeah.
So hold on. We'll be right back.
I'm not focused enough to. I'm not focused on my own channel right now. I'm focused on our channel.
Yeah,
And
but
getting
that's
that to
but
where
that's
we
the
want it
but
to be.
but that's not the thing I was trying to tell you. Stay focused on your channel still, because look how you're scheduling it. You keep pushing that out, then you have more time to focus on our channel at the same time.
Well, I'm also waiting because I'm waiting for Village to come out with the Windows expansion
Village.
because I'm going to do a playthrough of that.
Oh, that's what Resident Evil. That's what you meant.
Then
Sorry.
I'm also waiting on Outlast Trials to come out because I'm going to do both a live stream and a playthrough of that.
What about doing a playthrough of the first three, I should say?
Going to be doing that as well.
Shouldn't they come first?
Yep.
See, I gotta still do 2.
Outlast 2.
Outlast 2. I still have to do Outlast 2 on the Xbox One. And then I gotta redo them all over again.
Yep.
And here's the reason why. The Xbox Series X.
Yep.
So now I have multiple reasons why I can redo some of my games now. What? It's pretty quiet here.
It's too quiet.
Yeah, well, look at the camera.
Yo. Hey, look, it's a porta potty.
You need to go? Oh, Jesus.
Pennywise, you in there?
Housekeeping.
Where the fuck are we?
We're at a little baseball field.
Nice.
Dude, is it me? Or does it kind of look like there's a fucking rainbow cloud right here?
Because there is. Even though they tell you not to sit on these, it's a high voltage and shit. But
Screw it. Probably not supposed to put a camera on top of it either.
nope.
But who cares?
All right, you do that. Or anything out here that wants to communicate with us? Maybe perhaps show yourself.
All born to demigod. Yeah, she's asleep.
Yo. As she should be.
What?
So as she should be. She's got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of really hoping this house does go through.
What's up?
So I'm really hoping this house does go through.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Because the process for buying a house is a lot faster than the process of selling one.
Yeah, I know.
Especially where we're already pre-approved and have a budget. It's a simple, her parents writing a check and literally we get the keys that day.
Just be careful what you talk about, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad at all.
I'm not worried, it's just for whatever reason, if they ever find this channel,
Right?
I don't want them ever to hear how I talk and then
Yeah.
deny it after.
Yep. Anything spooky out here that wants to communicate?
Here. In this next part, guys, put headphones on. Let's go.
If there's anything out here that wants to communicate, we have a device you can use.
Is there anything that wants to speak? Talk?
There's something directly in front of me. There's something directly underneath my thing right here.
Like in front?
No.
If there's something here, can you please let us know that you're here?
Oh, it's making its presence known to me, at least.
Yeah, I know, but
Unless my eyes are just fucking with me.
what?
So, if you're sitting where I'm sitting and you look directly down, it looks fucking hazy on the ground.
It's just your eyes.
Okay.
I think it's your eyes. Because it is foggy out here.
This is true.
If there's something here, can you please let your presence known?
That was a fucking creepy hell.
That weird whistle noise?
Yeah. Literally make your presence known and then that shit started.
I feel like there's a figure going back and forth from the corner.
Yeah, I see it.
Weird. I'll go with you.
Yeah, come too if you want. I just gotta find. I gotta go pee real quick.
Go in the corner.
Yep.
I'll hold your vape for a second.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, because I'll take the mic with us.
Huh?
I'll take the mic with us
Yeah.
while we're asking questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now we're walking. So if you hear our feet, that's what you're hearing. Just keep an eye or keep an ear open for other weirdly noise. There's just a random flash right over there.
Yep. Is there something out here trying to communicate? Can you maybe make that flash again?
Is there any good or bad spirits nearby? Feels like they don't want to talk.
I don't trust us.
What?
I don't trust us.
What do you mean?
I feel it. Like I feel them there. But they seem nervous.
Because of the device?
No, I think it's because of me.
Oh. There's no reason to be shy.
I'm not here as a member of the Serengeti. I'm just here as an investigator.
We want to know your story. That's all. Spread the word. Have your story be known.
Sakaya. You come and speak to us. You cannot hide from me, brother. I know your presence. Speak or state your business. But I can feel Zach here.
That's what I mean. If they're refusing to want to interact, should we just move on then?
Yeah. It's like a cat.
Where?
It looks like the bobcat's back. Right over there in the corner.
Can't see.
It's just moved. It went that way. I think the bobcat's back.
It's just so much brush here. It's so fucking hard to see.
which would it would make sense because right around this time is their hunting season. So
Yeah. Just keep an eye on noise.
you know,
I'm not gonna go in.
obviously.
Just after hearing that and the fact that you just said I saw eyes,
Yep.
that'll be just stupid to fucking do.
No, I don't know where it went. I don't see it anymore.
What?
I need to be allowed out more often.
Who?
I need to be allowed out more often. I do enjoy our conversations.
Who's that?
Still Damien.
Oh.